Welcome to episode 1 of How to Solve Your Problems. This is CJ Ortiz of cjortiz.com and metalmotivation.com. This is the first of a 5-message series I'm doing on how to solve your problems, the puzzles, the problems that you're confronted with in life. Now, this is the first episode of the 5-message series. This is shown in my Life Domination online coaching program. I always show the first episode for free. If you'd like to be a part of that program and learn more about how to see this series as well as many others, then I encourage you to visit the link below. All this week, again, how to solve your problems. Do you want to know what life is all about? Some say life is all about love. Some say life is, all about the pursuit of happiness. It's all about this. It's all about that. All of those things are important. They're all aspects, certainly, of the journey of life, but they hardly constitute what it is you're going to be confronted with each and every day of your life. So, what really is life all about? If you want the truth, I'll make it simple. Life is filled with problems in need of solving. It's filled with knotty situations that you must unravel. The reality from which you cannot escape is that life relentlessly slams the shores of your mind with endless waves of decision-making. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that daily what you're confronted with? Even when it comes down to love, even when it comes down to the pursuit of happiness, even when it comes down to goals or achievement or changing anything in your life, it really is about problem solving. It's about decision making. It's about judgment in the matters of life, which is precisely how I would define the word wisdom. Wisdom is judgment in the matters of life. In order to make good judgments, in order to make sound decisions, in order to solve the difficult problems that life sends your way, you have to increase your wisdom. What is wisdom? Well, wisdom is basically philosophia. It is the love of wisdom. It is philosophy. Philosophy being that ability to think, that ability to process, the ability to maintain perspective when you're faced with life's greatest challenges. Because isn't that really the handicap? When we are facing challenges in life, the problem is our emotions get involved. And when emotions get involved, our thinking gets distorted. Our perspective gets distorted. It gets skewed. We don't see things as they really are. And that makes it difficult for us to make decisions. It makes it difficult for us to solve problems. Some of you might be facing great challenges in your life, physical challenges, challenges with your health, challenges with your finances, not sure what to do in a relationship. Maybe you've come out of a long-standing marriage. Maybe you've got kids that are problematic. Maybe you've got problems at work or in career. You don't know exactly what to do with your life. You're in trying, pressing situations, circumstances right now that you just can't figure out how to get out of it, how to become everything that you want to become. Well, these are all problems. These are all puzzles like a Rubik's Cube. These are the puzzles and problems that life sends your way, but you have the ability to solve those problems. You have the ability and the wisdom and the wherewithal to untie even the knottiest of situations that life brings you. But something has to change in you. You have to become sound of your mind. You have to learn to embrace and thirst and hunger and pursue after wisdom with all of your heart, with all of your mind, with every bit of your being. You have to become passionate about the pursuit of wisdom. Someone who is not passionate about the pursuit of wisdom is essentially a fool. And I don't mean that in the insulting way. I mean that in the purest definition of the term. To cast off restraint, to cast off sound thinking, to cast off rational thinking, to cast off your reason. This is the fool's life. And the fool occupies him or herself with the trivial things in life, with carnal desires, with appetites, with just mindless games, with trivial pursuits, with just mind-numbing entertainment. And because of that, Life will treat you relentlessly. It will bring to the shores of your mind constant problems. Sure, you can shirk them off. Sure, you can try to ignore them. But eventually, they will add up against you. Eventually, they will overtake you. So, how are you going to approach it? How are you going to solve life's most difficult problems? For a lot of us, our most challenging problems remain challenges for us because we simply haven't pushed ourselves past what we think is our limit. Because solving those difficult problems is going to require something out of you that you've not given before. Our limitations are all limitations of our mind. They aren't really our limitations. Find yourself in one of those trying situations where you feel like you've come against your limits, where you feel like you can't go another step, where you feel like you can't push another inch forward. I could come to you in that moment, point a gun to your head, and I could get you to go 10 more steps forward. I could get you to go 12 more inches forward. You haven't reached your limit yet. You've only reached the limit of your own mind. So the objective here with personal development is to make you stronger, to make you wiser, to increase your ability, increase your power to solve problems, because that's what life is filled with. Problems, judgments in the matters of life, decisions that have to be made on a daily basis to push your life forward and the lives of those whom you care about. So that's what we're talking about all this week, how to solve life's difficult problems, and specifically your difficult problems. I hope you can dig that. So all this week again, how to solve your problems. This is episode 1 from the series. You can see the rest of these messages as well as get the archives of all my previous message series in my Life Domination online coaching program. It's 5 videos per week. You can participate in a private Facebook group where we interact and talk with one another. It's filled with awesome participants just like yourself, just as committed to changing their lives and achieving their goals. Just visit the link below to learn more, metalmotivation.com/life domination coaching. I'd love to have you there. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.